Well, that was a wow.
And it's so wonderful to see that reaction, because Ryo Nakata has had to contain some of the excitement that he has had in performances, and now he's managed to keep the performance level appropriate to the music till the conclusion of said music, and now you can see how he truly feels. And we built up perhaps the competition between Ryo and Minkyu So, but Ryo Nakata isn't here to compete with others. He's here to compete with the junior world record score. That's something that he has articulated. He wants to be, vying to take the best ever score in a short program by a junior man's competitor, and that an indication as to the kind of brain space that this aspiring young man has.
And what you can see is the experience that he has gained over the last few seasons applied here at a big moment on a big stage in front of a home audience to keep himself under control all the way. Not just technically, of course, he did a great job there, but as you mentioned, right to the music as well with the PCs in mind. And he gained about over 8 points on the quality on the GOEs. He's adding that to the base value. So we should see a pretty good score here, Mark.
Yeah, and he was so frustrated last year to be third. This, the triple axel, was so wonderful and glorious here. So many times the skaters will scratch a little bit in the landing, or they'll have a slight change of edge, but the running edge on the landings of both the axel and the loop.
This was a beauty. Look at the air time and the flow in that landing. There was no snow whatsoever as he came back down to the ice. As we see some of the moves here, he was focused, isolated movement with the arms and the head in coordination with the music, the triple flip, free leg back, up into the toe loop, great height. Great work.
And his short program score earlier this year in Riga was 88.72. I believe that the highest ever short program score for a junior man was by the brilliant Ilya Malinin, who we'll see later on in the senior event, of 88.99. Now, just looking at the feedback we have on screen now, it does fall a little short, but certainly Ryo Nakata is delivering a consistency that sets himself up to the transcendence to the senior ranks
and Mark,
next
for
year.
juniors, he's in the 8s for the PCs, and that's a great, great score for program components at this stage of his career.
And his father, of course, joins him in the kiss and cry, as well as Kensuke Nakinama. And his, oh, this is interesting. So this is his team. He loves baseball, and his baseball players banner he was going to lift because they've supported him. So his favorite teammates or team have sent messages of support to him as well.
That is pretty good. 86.48 for Ryo Nakata of Japan. He takes the lead after the short program. They look pretty happy with that. I think they were hoping for a bigger score.
Yeah.
Going for that record. Not to be on this night, but he's in the lead by over 2 points, or just by around 2 points.
And particularly impressive given the stress fracture that he's had to deal with since we last saw him on the Junior Grand Prix as well.
You wouldn't be able to tell.
No.